Jerry Dulac even said, and we've said it on the show many times, when Jerry says, you listen. Jerry Dulac said that if he had to guess, it's Justin Fields coming back. And he doesn't expect a crazy contract, but he expects it to be Justin Fields. And again, when Jerry says it, you listen. It just feels like all signs. Everything's pointing in the direction that Justin Fields will be the quarterback in 2025, and everything is going against Russ. So let's talk Justin, because we could sit here and argue all day who should it be. We both agree it should be Justin. Like we have not sat on this show and gone back and forth. Well, I think it should be Russ. Very few people are saying that. Unless you have another, like, did Daniel Jones, Sam Darnold? Yep, exactly. The non-crazy contract thing is what stood out to me, and I think it's a good little side quote that we could talk about before we talk George. We should definitely talk George soon. Not a crazy contract. What are the chances the Steelers end up with Justin Fields for less than $15 million a year in 2025?
I think it's a real chance. I think the fact that not only did he start the first 6 games and then not start again, but he really wasn't utilized all that much. I mean, we talked about the Justin Fields packages way more than they were actually even implemented. I think the fact that happened and that the Steelers did experience some success in that offense with Russell Wilson against similar opponents early on in the stint, I think for that reason that it's going to be a very similar situation for Justin Fields this summer, where they're saying, hey, you didn't do enough to earn a $30 million contract, but you did enough to earn a chance to come back and kind of be the starter. Now it sucks for Justin because he probably feels that he kind of almost wasted a year, because he could have probably played this year and then earned himself that $30 million. But I think at the end of the day, there just isn't enough on tape to warrant the Steelers giving him 30. And I don't think anybody around the league is going to give him that either, because a lot of the time these big free agent contracts are judged and made based on what the market's going to be that summer, as well as what the market is. I don't think the market's going to be anywhere near $30 million a year this summer for the guys that you mentioned, the Daniel Jones, the Gardner Minshews. I mean, Kirk Cousins, once he gets cut from the Falcons, it's not going to be anywhere near that. So his leverage is not going to be, I don't think, enough to warrant $30 million off of 6 games.
I agree. And I look at it and say Justin Fields gets an opportunity to earn $30 million a year, and he's probably going to take that, because that's what you're going to get in Pittsburgh. You're going to get a 1-year deal, maybe a 2-year deal, where the back half is way better than the front half, and you just get an opportunity to say, let's just show that because that's the thing. If you're a franchise quarterback at 27 years old, you're making $50 million a year. So you've earned your money. You've done it. You've gone out there and done what you needed to do. And in Pittsburgh, man, they're going to give you the opportunity to be that guy. So why not? That's my thing on this whole situation, is everybody wants to talk bridge quarterback. What if Justin turns out to be the 11th overall pick in the draft? That was our argument last year. Justin is a top 10 pick in the draft. He's ahead of guys like Bo Nix. He's ahead of guys like J.J. McCarthy. Well, this year's draft's even worse. So, yeah, next year's draft is going to be the same thing. So you got to think that Justin Fields would be considered the top guy in either one of these drafts, and you take a shot on him. Plus, you got 6 games and a full season of him learning your offense, connecting with players like Pat Freiermuth and Jaylen Warren and Darnell Washington, who caught his only touchdown pass from Justin Fields. Let's not forget that one. I feel like Justin's got a shot to earn his money, but I agree with you. I think $15 million is very likely for the Pittsburgh Steelers and Justin Fields, and I wouldn't be shocked if that's the number that, or a little bit below it, the number that we're looking at, which is nuts. Because if you go back a year, we're talking about first-round pick. You give this guy $25 million a year, and you feel great about it, which maybe we were still right on, but the way it worked out, just, there are a lot of people. I saw somebody, I get a lot of DMs, and I was scrolling through the DMs. I try to answer people, but I'm not going to answer everybody, because some of them are just like, you suck. Some of them are like, dude, this guy should go die. And I'm like, all right, let's calm it down. And I saw one of them that was like, Omar Khan needs to be the first person fired. What? No chance, pal. Omar Khan got Justin Fields for a 6th round pick. Okay. 6th round pick. If it didn't work out, any other GM, 6th round pick, and Russell Wilson for $1 million. I mean, that's Madden numbers right there. You've done crazy things, and he's got to earn his props, even if it didn't work out. Look at these results. People are making free money betting on sports, making thousands every month. The secret? They're using OddsJam. OddsJam isn't just another betting app. It's turning the entire system in your favor. OddsJam uses a strategy called arbitrage, finding odds differences across sportsbooks. Bet both sides, and no matter the outcome, you will profit. Here's an example. You put $500 on Boise State to win on FanDuel and $335 on their opponent San Francisco on DraftKings. You're guaranteed to make $50 win or lose. With the OddsJam mobile app, you get real-time alerts on these opportunities every day. People are making thousands monthly. To get you started, use our code ALLSteelersTalk for 35% off and a 7-day free trial. I guarantee you'll profit during that trial, and if you don't, cancel with one click, no questions asked. Don't leave money on the table. Go to oddsjam.com, use our code ALLSteelersTalk, and start making money the smart way.